Good morning. This is Nam. I'm the stylist at InStyle Dreams, and today I thought I'd do a quick roundup of what options you have available when it comes to face masks. Because, as you know, the rules have changed since midnight last night, and you can no longer wear your own scarves and bandanas and that kind of face coverings. It has to actually be a fitted mask across your nose, and that goes under your chin and across your nose in Victoria anyway. So basically you've got two options when it comes to face masks. You can either go the disposable route. Those are the single-use face masks, and most of them that you see out there are surgical masks, which are medical grade. That's the blue mask you see a lot of your healthcare workers wearing, and also you get the P2 and N95 respirators, like the cone-shaped masks you may have seen some of your healthcare workers wearing, and then you get some disposable masks which are not medical grade as well. With the medical grade disposable masks, they offer 94% to 99% protection from airborne bacteria and viruses, which is really a great option if you have underlying health conditions and you think you're more susceptible to developing complications from COVID-19. It's also the recommended option for healthcare workers who are working in the front line and who are more exposed to the virus. But for the general public, like you and I, for just getting out and about, a much better option are reusable face masks, because they're made with more sustainable materials. They're biodegradable, and as the name suggests, you can wash and reuse them, which means in the long term you're going to be spending less. And sadly, it does look like we're going to be stuck in face masks for the long term, especially in Melbourne and Victoria. So yeah, we'll just have to get on with it. So a couple of options. The basic one is your 3-ply fabric face mask. I apologize for the background noise. My husband is in a meeting in another room, so let's try and ignore him. Yeah, the basic fabric face mask, this one is cotton, is 3-ply, and that's part of the new rules as well. They have to be a minimum of 3 layers of fabric. And this one I really like. This is designed by Catherine in Queensland, Australia. She's actually a GP, but in her free time she makes these beautiful accessories like clutches and sunglass cases, and she's now making face masks out of beautiful prints. And this one is specially designed for InStyle Dreams. And as you can see, it has a bit of elastic that just fits over your ear. This is a size medium, and it fits quite snugly across my nose and my face, and there's still a little bit of breathing room, so it's quite comfortable as well. So with fabric face masks like this, the great thing is you can pick any print or color that you fancy. You can add a bit of personality to your outfit. I've gone for yellow because it's a color I love. I think it works well with my skin. And this outfit is picking up the yellow and black here, as you can see. So, you know, it does cover up a large portion of your face. So if you're picking prints, it's always better to go for sort of an all-over smaller print. It's a bit easier on the eye. And I also recommend picking a color that you have a lot of already in your wardrobe. I have a lot of yellow. And being in Melbourne, you've probably got a lot of black. And if you don't want to just go for basic black, you can go for something like this, which is black and white gingham. Seems crazy to be giving fashion advice about face masks, doesn't it? But it is the new norm, and it has become a bit of a fashion accessory. There's no point moping about it, so why not have some fun with it, right? So this particular mask I don't have on the InStyle Dream store, but we do have another lovely black and white option which you can see if you just follow the link in my bio. So the great thing about these masks is you can just wash them in your washing machine. Just chuck them in after you've used them, run them for a regular cycle, and you can line dry them. I also like to give them an iron because it's cotton. It does crinkle a bit after it comes back from the wash. On the plus side, it fits a lot better as well and a lot more snug after that first wash. And then I tend to use a steam iron, and I iron it on the inside. And the steam iron is a good one to have because it does negate any bacteria that might get on from the iron onto the mask, so the steam won't kill anything on the way. And obviously that's right way up, so a little peak there goes over your nose. So one of the issues though with fabric face masks is that if you've got, unless you've got really pristine breath, and none of us do, when you've got that mask on all day, there can be a bit of odor. Obviously, it's not an issue when you're out there in the open without masks in the fresh air, but times have changed and now we have to deal with odor as well, having to wear the masks all the time. So this one is a really great option for that. This is the odor fighting reusable face mask. So this particular mask is developed by a company called Dupont Technologies. I believe they're an American company, and they do a lot of research into fabrics and neuroscience and all these things. And this particular fabric they've developed called Silver Duo actually fights odor causing microbes that is on the surface of fabrics. The odor fighting capability actually lasts for about 50 washes. So let's say if you're washing this one daily, that's going to get you to about 2 months of odorless wear, and then you can keep using it as a regular fabric mask. It just won't have that odor fighting capability afterwards. And these are 3-ply as well, and so it meets the rules, the new rules for Victoria. The great thing about this mask is, as you can see, it's got that little hook there that makes it adjustable, so it'll fit any face size. I've set this up for myself, and you can see it fits quite snug, and it's amazingly lightweight, this Silver Duo fabric as well, which is very comfortable and goes with everything. Hey, gotta love that. So lastly, the mask I want to show you, and this is probably the best mask protection wise that is reusable. This is a reusable fabric mask that has a filter pocket here, and as you can see, I put a filter in there. That is the PM 2.5 filter that I've put in the pocket in here in the back. And it's got a little valve as well. Actually, I'm holding it upside down. It's got a little valve there as well, which I'll talk about in a minute. But what's important about this mask is it's reusable. You can put it in the wash, even though it's got a little bit of plastic there on the valve. Just take the filter out and chuck that in the washing machine, just like the other fabric masks I showed you. And the filter, you can't wash it, but it lasts for up to a week, and it maybe even a little longer. You just have to keep an eye on the the material to make sure there's no holes or fraying that can compromise the integrity of the filter. So the key thing about this PM2 filter is this is the same grade of filter that you find in a P2 medical grade respirator. So it filters out airborne particles up to 2.5 microns or larger than 2.5 microns, which will give you a very high degree of protection. The highest degree that you can get wearing a reusable face mask. And the valve actually makes it a lot more breathable. This one's a cotton face mask. It's 3-ply, but just there you've got the valve. So obviously just under that valve you won't get the 3 layers because there's a little hole in there in the fabric where the valve is fitted in, which is why it's important to use it with the filter to make sure you're getting those 3 layers and you're complying with the rules. So good news, we are now stocking the PM2.5 filters on the N-Style Dreams website as well. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Sorry about that. But yeah, so if I just put the filter back in, and I want to show you how that looks on me. I have a lot of these masks in rotation because I realized as of today I actually need to wear 1 mask for school drop-off, chuck that in the wash, and then wear another one for pickup. So I have about 5 of these masks in rotation, but you could even have up to 10 and just use them twice a day if you have to, if you're leaving the house, whenever you leave the house, and then wash them, dry them, and then have a couple more ready to go the next day. So this mask, it really is the Rolls Royce of reusable face mask because it's got the filter, it's got the valve, it's also got adjustable straps over there, and it's a little bit different because the peak end actually goes under the chin. That line there needs to fit across your jaw. Just pop that one on. I really need a haircut. Can't wait for the hair salons to open. Yeah, so that's how that one looks, and I can already tell this is a lot more comfortable, and I'm an asthmatic. You know, I have chronic shortness of breath, so this mask just feels like heaven. It's just easier to wear, easier to breathe through, even with that filter on inside, just because of the valve. And it's a great option as well if you want to wear it on your daily walk outside or when you're exercising. That valve just makes it so much easier. So yeah, all these masks you can just put in the washing machine, and the filter you can clean that daily as well with an alcohol spray. Just spray it and leave it to dry. And if you want to have a look at all of them, they're available on the N-Style Dreams website. Just click on the link in the bio. And yeah, like I said, look forward to a lot more interesting prints coming soon, including cats. Lots of cats for those who've inquired. I'm sorry they're out of stock at the moment. So there you go. As of today, I hope everyone manages to get all their masks organized, that you are wearing it when you leave your property, and that you're using it the right way. I'll update my blog post with the latest restrictions as well, and that tells you a lot more about your options and how to use them, how to care for them, how to dispose of them safely as well. So stay safe out there, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye.